Operation Mercury was a major Axis airborne and amphibious operation during World War II to capture the island of Crete. The battle for the island was the first mainly airborne invasion in military history. The objective was to capture the island, which was protected by a British garrison. Although the battle was a victory for the Axis, casualty-wise it was a disaster. Official German casualty figures are contradictory, but historians gave figures of 1,990 Germans killed, 2,131 wounded, and 1,995 missing, a total of 6,116 men. One of the main reasons of this disaster was the lack of proper reconnaissance, so German paratroopers would land directly on the British barracks without any weapons, as their weapons were in separate containers. Based on this experience, General Kurt Student, the commander of the German airborne forces, intended to introduce a new weapon, a small tank to be used in the first wave of any future German airborne attack to increase the firepower of the airborne troops. This tank was the Panzer I Ausführung C or C version. Although the Panzer I Ausführung C was formally designated as a modification of the Panzer I light tank, it was actually a completely new vehicle. The chassis design was influenced by earlier work with half-tracks. The turret armament was the Mauser Einbauwaffe 141, which means built-in weapon 141. It was a semi-automatic gun, and also the turret had an MG-34 machine gun. The Einbauwaffe 141 cannon fired 7.92 mm tungsten core armor-piercing bullets used in the earlier German anti-tank rifles. Although 40 Panzer I Ausführung C units were produced from July to December of 1942, including 6 prototypes. Due to its low weight and 8 tons and high mobility, it would have been perfect for the fire support role for the German paratroopers. It would have been transported by the large Messerschmitt Me-321 Gigant heavy transport glider. However, the tanks were never used in their intended role as light airborne tanks. The actual combat use of the Panzer I Ausführung C is poorly recorded. In the spring of 1943, the first 2 of the 40 completed tanks were sent to the Eastern Front, and they were attached to the 1st Panzer Division. In October of 1943, when the division was fighting on the Eastern Front during the Battle of Kiev, one of the 2 C versions was lost. The other one remained in service until December of 1943, when it was sent back for repairs, ending its career in Germany. Some of the 38 Panzer I Ausführung Cs were sent to Panzerabteilung Norwegen or Armored Battalion Norway, which was training in France at the time. Alongside the Panzer I tanks, many ex-French tanks were organized into this unit as well. The tank was not able to fight enemy tanks anymore, but with its light but bulletproof armor, fast speed and armament, it was quite effective at dealing with French partisans. When the Allies landed in Normandy in June of 1944, most of the 38 Panzer I Ausführungssiege were lost by the end of 1944. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and to make sure you don't miss my future work, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel and press the bell notification button. Thank you and see you in the next video.